Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. Okay, y'all, I am back to the Every Cake on Friday episode. I made a promise that y'all after the New Year start, I'm going to start doing my cakes like I do every Friday. I make a cake. But November, December, I wasn't doing it because I was busy with my Christmas and Thanksgiving menu items. So this is going to be my first cake of the year, and I'm going to start with an old school one. It's like a combination of coffee cake and a sour cream pound cake. It's sock it to me cake. I know if you grew up in the country, if you're old school, you know about sock it to me cake. That's just a staple of the South, staple of old school. Simple cake, very easy. Everybody should remember this cake. So I'm going to start with something classic and old school this year. So let's get started here. What we're going to do, my typical cream method. We're going to cream the butter and sugar together until it get really, really creamy. It's going to take about 4 or 5 minutes to get this really, really creamy. Dump all the sugar in here. Put the palette on. And we're going to let this go 4 or 5 minutes. Now I'm going to step off while it's creaming. I ain't going to be here 4 or 5 minutes while the thing is creaming. But while it's doing that, before I step off here, I'm going to mix up my streusel that goes in the middle of the cake. All it is, pecans, brown sugar, and cinnamon. That's it. That's going to go in the middle of the cake. You just use your fingers here. Ain't nothing fancy. It's what's going to go in the middle of the cake right here. Put that up in there. That's it. We're going to set that aside because we're going to put that right in the middle of the batters of the cake. So I'm going to get this cream off here. Before I go away, y'all know the slogan here. I'm going to say it a couple of times during the video. Hashtag help somebody old school soul food. So that's the hashtag this year. Don't forget that. I'll put it at the end of the video too. And we'll be right back here after this is creamed up. And we'll add our other ingredients, put this in the oven. This cake will be almost done. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back. Okay, now we're going to add our eggs to this slowly. Try to add it one at a time. Yeah, 2, that's fine. Very simple cake, y'all. If y'all been following me long enough, y'all know I absolutely love to make cakes. I love to bake, period. I could bake every day if I had to. Cakes and pies and cookies and whatever. Thing is, you want a nice smooth batter here. And we're going to scrape the bowl down here in just a second after I add my last egg. Okay, well, we're going to scrape it down here, make sure we got everything fully incorporated. All the way to the bottom there. Get this off of here. Now we're going to add the vanilla. Don't do like I did. I just had vanilla going everywhere, y'all. Now I got baking soda. I'm gonna mix with my flour here. Mix it up here. Now I'm gonna slowly add my flour to this. And the thing is, you don't want to over mix your flour. You just want to do just enough to mix it, because you'll have a tough cake. That's very important that you don't over mix your cake. Now I'm gonna mix this flour just enough. Now I'm gonna add my sour cream to this. And then I'm gonna finish mixing it all together. Like I say, I don't want to mix my flour too much because it develops a gluten. It makes the cake tough. Just enough here. That's it, y'all. That's all I want. I don't want to mix it no more. I'm gonna mix the rest by hand. I definitely don't want a tough cake. Scrape all this off. Give this to your kids that's hanging around right now. You got kids under your foot wanting the beaters. You know, you used to always fight on the beaters as a kid. And adults. I ain't gonna say only kids. Like I say, I like to mix the rest by hand, y'all. Get all the way down in the bottom there. Because if you over mix this, you ain't gonna have a nice fluffy light cake. See? Alright, get all the way down in the bottom. And that's it, y'all. Now let's put this cake together here and get it in the oven. So I got my pan here. Move this over. Clean up a little here. Okay, I got my pan here, my cake pan. I'm gonna put half the batter in here. I'm gonna just kind of eye this, y'all. It don't have to be perfect, y'all. Be perfect. Let me get this where y'all can see what I'm doing. I guess y'all can see what I'm doing, huh? Okay. Y'all can see what I'm doing here. Okay. I'm gonna scrape this batter around, put a little bit more, and that's it. Now we're gonna smooth this around a little. Now, we're gonna sprinkle the pecan mixture all the way around in here. That's gonna be the goodness. Put that around here. That's gonna be the goodness of the cake we're gonna have in the middle of the socket to me cake here. Put that around in there. Make sure it's all even in there. Now we're gonna put the rest of the batter on top here. Spread it around. Oh, don't try not to get it in the tube like I did, y'all. Ah, one of those days, y'all. I ain't made cakes in so long, like I done forgot how to make cakes, huh? Get it all the way around here. More out of here. Okay. Now, move this around here. Make sure it's all smooth. There we go. A bit more. And that's it, y'all. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in the oven, 325 degrees for about an hour. You're gonna check it after 50 minutes until it's firm. And you put a toothpick in it, come out clean. But usually take about an hour. And we'll come back and we'll make the icing for it. And we'll be ready to eat us some socket to me cake. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back. Okay, the cake is in the oven. And while we're waiting, I'm going to make the glaze for it. Very simple glaze. Like a teaspoon of vanilla in here. And milk. And powdered sugar. But when you make this glaze, it calls for, I think, 3 tablespoons of powdered milk. Don't just dump all your milk in there. Because all powdered sugar is not created equal. And you will have soup. You may need more milk than it calls for. So just put the milk little by little in there. Let's see here. More milk. Then it calls for, and then you just add it as you do it. Don't just dump it all in there. If you do, you're going to have more than you actually need milk. Okay. Let's see here. A little bit more. That should do it. That's it. That's what I want right here. And you can make it as thin or as thick as you want. That's how I want mine right here. Because it's going to glaze over the cake very easy. But that's an easy glaze, y'all. See how easy that is? And I'm going to put it over the cake when it come out after it cool. It's going to be our glaze for the cake. So, anyway, we'll be back after the cake is ready. I'm going to let it cool. We'll glaze the cake and we're going to have some old school socket to the cake. So we will be right back. Okay, y'all, we are back. The cake is ready out the oven. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it cool here. Cool about 10 minutes. I'm going to flip it out of the pan, of course. Put it on the plate and let it cool completely here. Put it on the wire rack, matter of fact. And let it cool completely. And then we're going to come back. I'm going to come back after I got it cool completely. And we're going to remember the glaze I made. We're going to put a little glaze on there. And this socket to me cake will be ready to eat. So like I said, it's very simple. It took me exactly 70 minutes for this cake to cook. I had an oven, so I actually timed it. Sometimes I don't time it. I just go by smell. And I had to time it to make sure it's good for y'all. So yeah, took about a little bit over hour and 10 minutes, 70 minutes. So anyway, very traditional cake. Something my grandmother always had on the counter. You know, I always say I got a cake on my counter. This is definitely one of them, socket to me cake. And you don't really need the glaze. Sometimes my mom used to make it no glaze at all on it. Just plain socket to me cake. Very moist, very buttery, and delicious cake. So anyway, we'll be back in about 30, 45 minutes for this thing to cool completely. Put the glaze on there. We'll cut a slice and we'll have some old school socket to me cake. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back here. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little glaze on this cake here. You can do it however you want to do it. Like I say, you can do it without the glaze, with the glaze. Sometimes my mama made it without it, with it. Just let it drizzle over the top. Drizzle over the side, I mean. And you can use either side of the cake. I like to use the bottom side. Some people like to use the top side. It's more crispier. But however you want to do it. And this is still slightly warm. I did that on purpose so it kind of can get that little drizzle on the side, you know, going on the side. That's why I let it stay slightly warm. All the way around there. On the edge. See that? There we go. That way to go over the edge just a little. And that's it. Now I'm going to step off here. Put a little bit on the inside here. Now I'm going to step off here just a second. And I'm going to come back here and we're gonna slice this up, y'all, and we're gonna see did I do a good job. This guy can say this first cake. I have made a cake actually on a Friday night in a couple of months. So let's see if I still got those skills or I need more practice. So anyway, we'll be right back here in about 2 minutes and we're gonna cut this up and see how it is. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, let's cut this up and see what we got here. Nice little piece here. A moment of truth. Oh yeah. See that? See in the middle you got that streusel there? Look at that. Y'all take a look at that. That's what you want, y'all. Okay, let's try a little taste of this. Tell it's moist. I'm telling you, y'all, this actually melts in your mouth. It's so moist. It melts in your mouth. Let me show you how moist it is. Look. Pick it up with the fork like that. Look at that. That's how moist it is. Like it to me cake. Just like I remember eating it growing up. Awesome. Y'all must try this recipe. Very simple. It's just like a pound cake and a coffee cake combined. That's exactly what it is. So, I'm going to close this video. Remember the hashtag? Hashtag help somebody old school soul food. That's the hashtag of 2021 for old school soul food family. So, let me log this video out. Please follow my other social media accounts. Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitch TV, Facebook, Twitter, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day. And remember, hashtag help somebody, Old School Soul Food. Love y'all. See y'all next video.